everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Lamarcus Aldridge.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. We knew the Nets had talent. It was just a matter of letting the chemistry develop. But it's come along. Kevin Durant said it's fun out there. You have veterans that know how to play. It feels like these guys can finish my sentence for me. They know the game inside and out. So it's pretty smooth. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, Bruce Brown is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Fournier against Curry. Irving for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Pass to Randall. Burks against Irving. Burks passes to Randall. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brown. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Durant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, the mid-range is his comfort spot, the sweet spot for KD doing work. Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Randall's got 5. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Pass to Barrett. Out to the right wing. Randall against Durant. Randall, pass to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall, a screen on Curry. Fournier. The rebound by the Nets. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Now here's Randall. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here he goes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
You know, the thinking is defensively trying to close off the lane. But how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit?
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Randall, a screen on Irving. Durant against Burks. Outside Barrett. Randall, a screen on Brown. Here's Barrett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
And Barrett drops them both.
Boy, everybody remembers the 2019 draft as the Zion Williamson draft. And obviously, R.J. Barrett goes number 3 to the New York Knicks.
Now here's Brown. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Durant, and it's Thomas in for Brown. Against Rose. Puts it up from 12, and the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 5. Of course, RJ and Zion played together in Durham, along with Cam Reddish.
That's right. So much pure talent on that team, but experience helps win chips at any level. No substitute for knowledge and context.
Here's Fournier. The Nets making their last shot. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gibson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Pass to Johnson.
The play. First quarter.
There's the drive. Second shot opportunity. And Aldridge with the lay-in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Here's Fournier. Noel with a screen on Curry. Here's Fournier. The shot off that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Thomas, guarded by Rose. And he comes up with a bucket. Aldridge has gotten his second bucket.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Gibson with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Rose. Sweet little floater.
Well, the floater has always been a key shot in Derrick Rose's arsenal, and the later he gets in his career, the more we may see him deploy it.
Now here's Irving. Coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Here's Thomas. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Oh, from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
Here's Irving. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Three-pointer, no good. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, and plenty of experience when it comes to winning games.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has, but give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Patrick Mills out there with Goran Dragic. And it's Brown in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Burks. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Offline from the top of the key.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Durant. 9-point game. Dragic with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. From deep. Durant, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Reddish. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Nets, D-Ron Sharp.
Randall, left side. Can't hit that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D to the paint. And Durant with the big finish.
You can see that the team relies on Kevin Durant to be consistently productive, and he is delivering.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Durant against Randall. And the shot falls short that time.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And you look at the multitude of ways, guys, in which Randall has evolved his game. Becoming a #1 scoring option has to be near the top of that list.
Now here's Quickly. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Dragic against Quickly. Outside Mills. Kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And now Randall is getting his points from all 3 levels, Doris.
Well, the shooting range and the consistency with range is the biggest change. But this guy has also polished his footwork. He's tightened his handle. Every move he makes now is with a purpose.
First free throw is good. Now, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Barrett. Curry against Fournier. Now here's Randall. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. Fournier against Curry. 19-footer. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, Evan Fournier is so calm and cool and collected under duress of the shot clock. Nice job to deliver.
Curry against Fournier.
Second quarter.
Pass to Curry. That shot, no good. Fournier with some nice D. Barrett passes to Rose. Back to Barrett. Noel with a screen on Curry. Here's Fournier. Misses off the left iron. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And there's Curry on the assist from Brown. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Rose. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Fournier. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you give Evan Fournier the kind of space necessary, he will drain it on you. That's pretty.
And it's blocked by Noel. Pass to Barrett. Now Randall. Beyond the arc. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
On the wing, Curry. Fournier covering. Outside for Irving. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Rose outside. Pass to Barrett. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we finished off one half of play. Nets out in front, leading by 10.
26.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time. And we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
So far, he's been totally in the zone offensively. Defenders haven't been able to throw him off balance or stop him from getting anywhere.
All right, and now let's get to this first half and talk about the players who are leading their respective teams.
We've got a heavyweight clash on our hands. This is a star-driven league. You got 2 fierce leaders going head-to-head, both guys trading blows as each one tries to will his own team to victory. So get some fresh popcorn ready.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the Knicks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. So on the floor for the Knicks, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Inside we have Randall and Robinson. And it's Burks in at the point guard position. The shot's good.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
Inside. Drummond inside. Working on Robinson. The shot by Drummond, no good. New York trailing. Known as a shot blocker coming in. Mitchell has added some discipline in that area, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt, because if you remember his first couple seasons, he was picking up way too many fouls. This guy is 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan and elite athleticism. He can stay patient, let the offensive player make his move, and still be in a position to contest.
Randall against Durant. Randall pulls down the board. Fournier against Brown. The shot by Fournier, no good. And for the Nets, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Durant, pass to Brown. On the wing, Durant. Fader on the way. Misses off the right iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Irving against Burks. Outside Fournier. Randall, a screen on Durant. Here's Fournier. Outside for Randall. Over Durant. Oh, denied by Durant.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Curry. Gibson's checked in for New York. Reddish comes in for Fournier. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Durant. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Outside Barrett. Screen by Robinson. And it's Barrett off the drive. That one is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Irving, the pass to Griffin. Trying to get back on track. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Mills. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Good. He hits the jumper. Irving's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Robinson finds Barrett. Now here's Gibson. Now here's Burks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Count the basket. He's got 13.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge has checked in for Drummond. Thomas comes in for Durant. And Dragic has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Rose. They need this. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Mills. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 17.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Randall, he's checked in for New York. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Dragic against Quickly. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Thomas. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Rose. There's 1:12 left in the third. Here's Randall. Out to Rose. 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. And Aldridge with the block.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
Curry, he's checked in for Mills. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Rose can't connect.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Dragic against Quickly. Now Johnson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hits the trifecta.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time out. New York. All right, everybody. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Brown in for Dragic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Fournier's checked in for Reddish. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Rose with it. Robinson, a screen on Curry. Here's Rose. And he lays it up and in. Rose has got 6 points.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Curry against Rose. Outside Curry. Johnson a screen on Rose. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry. And so it's Brooklyn feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking, everyone get down. We got to be more active. We got to make some hustle plays. Trace the ball, read the ball, move on the fly to the ball. Everybody talking. We need some hustle plays.
Well, wanting his guys to be more aggressive, Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, just demanding that they be better in every area of the game right now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Burks. They set a pick. Back to Fournier. Drills it from deep.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Now here's Curry. Now Durant. Check by Randall. Claxton down low. Working on Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
This is third personal. First team.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Burks passes to Randall. Over Irving. Back to Burks. Randall, a screen on Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Robinson. Here's Barrett. The shot won't fall, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Irving, the pass to Durant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Nets lead by 19.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Outside Fournier. Robinson, a screen on Brown. Pass to Barrett. Screen by Robinson. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Burks against Irving. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Barrett passes to Burks. Fournier, a screen on Irving. Here's Burks. And too long on the shot. Brooklyn has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Curry. Back to Brown. To the left side wing. Irving against Burks. Back to Claxton. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Randall, a screen on Curry. Fournier, the pass to Randall. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Pass Pass to Claxton. Now here's Durant. Checked by Randall. Randall against Durant. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Claxton. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Burks against Brown. Burks passes to Fournier. Randall outside. The rebound by the Nets. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. It's Brown on the wing. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Barrett. Looking to win the drought. Curry, that's good. And the Nets lead by 17.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Minute 35 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Reddish. There's the three. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And here's Dragic. Drives to the hoop, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Kevin Durant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Gibson. Julius Randle comes in for Noel. Barrett's checked in for Reddish. And Fournier is subbed in for Quickly. Irving against Fournier. Crosses over. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Looking to get back on track. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant with a screen on Fournier. And it's Irving off to drive. Comes up empty down low. Here's Rose. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. The fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.